Hey guys, so I'm here today with my Project Use It Up February results and the March goals. So for February, I did technically use everything up. You'll see why I say technically in a second, but I did reach my goals, or what I said I would do for all of them. So let's just get into what I used up first, and then we'll go into what I'm adding in March. First, I finished up this John Frieda Blonde Repair spray. This was all the way from January, but as you can see I didn't quite finish it, and then obviously, thank God, I did. Still really don't like this. And I completely finished up this Lancome Rugen Love 312M lipstick. If you remember, I barely had anything left, so this wasn't really a surprise. And as for like how I feel about it, I really like the formula of these. Super creamy, really light to apply. The color just wasn't for me, which is why I needed to just kick it to the curb. And I used up this pink Warm and Cozy body butter. I really love this smell. I love it so much. This has like little shimmers in it. I didn't even realize, but it has little tiny shimmers. And sometimes if you like rub the same like body part for too long, you know, like it would just clump up, and that the little tiny particles of like glitter, and I would have to like scrape the glitter off. It was just really weird. I love the smell. I wish this was just like matte, I guess. And I did finish up this Bath & Body Works fragrance mist in Aspen Caramel Woods. I really liked this scent, which is why I was holding on to it, because I know it's not around anymore. So I did start, if you can see that line right there. I use this as a room spray mainly because I like the smell on like clothes and like our bed instead of on me. I didn't like it as much on me for some reason. Then I did finish up, obviously, if you saw the update, this Bath & Body Works Maui Travel Lotion. I'm kind of over it. I used the spray of this last summer, and so I just really got over the scent. I don't know if I would. I don't think I would buy anything else in this scent. I'm just kind of over it. It's not that it's bad. I'm just like, you know when you get really tired of scents because you use them too much? It's like me in that one. And surprising enough, I used up this N4 Prep and Protect Leave-In Conditioner Spray. I completely forgot to use this until February 21st. And I still managed to use it up. It's the weirdest thing, because I thought, I mean, it looks like there's actually quite a bit of product in there, but to be honest, I don't think this did anything for my hair. It didn't add like any extra, you know, shine or softness or like anything like that. But this smells so good in my opinion that I still sprayed it on my hair. And then I actually used up this Bath & Body Works Lemon Pomegranate Cream Body Lotion. I kind of surprised myself because I really wasn't expecting it. Started right there. I really like the scent of this. It was really, really refreshing. And the more that I use these Bath & Body Works lotions, the more I realize kind of how watery they are. Like, what I really didn't like about this the most is that when I would like put it on my legs before bed or something, when I wake up, it's still like tacky. Like my legs would still be tacky and almost kind of moist. It was just so annoying. I really didn't like it. It almost never dried, and not for me. I like things that moisturize and dry instantly. I don't like the feeling of having lotion, which is why I don't use it normally. Then I wanted to hit pan on Urban Decay's Sidecar, and I did it. Pretty significant pan too, huh? I'm so proud of myself with this palette because look, what is that? Also pan on Toasted. That wasn't even a goal. This last update looked like this, like Hustle. Like it had the littlest dip, but I would have never expected to hit pan on it. But ultimately I did hit pan on Sidecar, pretty good pan too, so I'm proud of myself. The next two things are the ones that made me say I technically used up my products. So this is the NYC Brown Eyeliner. You see how little it is. I said I would use this for one more month, see how much farther I got on it, and then if it's too dried up, I was gonna just toss it. And it is too dried up for me. It's actually even getting to the point where it's hard to sharpen now, so that in combination with the fact that it's rough on my eyes, I was just like, you know what? Just call it quits on that one. So I said that I would use up half of this ColourPop Flux Super Shock, whatever they call them. And I use this for color correcting. But I said that I normally use this for special effects. and I like it the most for special effects. And I said, if I'm gonna use this for a month and see how far I get, and then if I like stop liking it, or I realize that it's just better for special effects, then I'm not gonna waste this using it for something I don't like compared to something I do like. And I just realized it's not as good of a color corrector. It doesn't work for my skin as well as I would like it to, but it works amazing for special effects. So I didn't technically use up the half that I said that I would, but I did say, I specifically remember saying, if I realize that I like it better in use of something else, why would I not use it for that something else, if that makes sense? It's not getting thrown away, it's not getting wasted, it's just completely different use, you know? So those are all of the things that I did use up in February, which is technically everything. I feel really proud. I feel like I got a lot of big things that I just would have never in a million years tried to use up. So now let's get into what I want to use up in March. I feel like I have some pretty big goals. So the first one is the Pink Warm and Cozy 2-in-1 Wash and Scrub. I just finished up the body butter. I've been holding on to this scent. I also have a body spray of it, and I've been holding on to it because I love the scent so much. I've never tried the body wash or scrub yet. I haven't tried it. It's at the complete top. Then I have a few makeup things. I think half is makeup this time, maybe more than half. So I want to finish up my Maybelline Baby Skin Primer. It is right there, right in between the baby and the skin. That sounds so weird. Next, I would love to finish up this Ulta eyeshadow stick in Rose Gold. I really like this, and that's why I want to use it. Right there with it. Honestly, it doesn't look like that much eyeshadow, or cream eyeshadow, whatever. I have used quite a bit of it. It was sticking out probably 1/2 inch to 1/4 inch. So, I have used quite a bit of it. But a little goes a long way with these, so I will say I'm a little bit worried about it. But when you really think about it, that's not that much product, especially if I use it every single day as a base like I have been for my eyeshadow. So I really like these. That's why I want to make myself use them so they don't get dried up. I think we have to finish up this Rimmel Kate lipstick in 08. I don't have much left of it at all. Again, it's just a color that's not quite perfect for me. Two things out of my Lorac Pro. I have one thing out of my Urban Decay. I'm still trying to use this one up before, but as things get used up in this, I'm trying to reach for my Lorac Pro, so by the time I'm done with this one will already be pretty used. It'll be a lot. Finished Virgin and Sin, the light white and champagne in replacement for that. So well, my original goal, because I always like to, like, throughout the month, I'll kind of sketch, you know, just ideas, what I want to use up for the next month. And I originally had to pan Lorac Pro White and pan Lorac Pro Champagne. But since then, I have hit pan on white. So my goal now is to finish white and hit pan on champagne. I use white in my Urban Decay Naked palette. As I showed you, I have been wearing what I've been wearing every single day in February, actually, that I wore makeup. I wore Naked in the Crease, Toasted all over the lid, and then I packed Sidecar on top of it, so that it would kind of tone down Naked or Toasted a little bit, which I really, really liked, and it worked perfectly for me. But I'm kind of over it. I have completely panned the look, and that was my goal. My goal was to pan a look, and then once I hit pan on every single color in the look, move on to another look. If that look happened to incorporate any of these shades, that's fine, but just do that until I start finishing colors up. Just do different looks until things begin to go. I just don't want to get bored, so I didn't want to finish up Toasted and Sidecar, because then I feel like I'll just get bored and I won't get the chance to experiment using them with other colors. But I did completely pan, technically, that look, so I'm going to move on. I was experimenting, and I think Half Baked all over the lid with Sidecar on top just looks gorgeous, but it's kind of more of a summer thing in my opinion, because it was really, really light and glittery, so I thought that that would look really good in summer. But to get kind of a head start on that, actually, my goal is to hit pan on Half Baked this month. So I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but I do have a pretty good dip in it. I mean, if I was to hit pan on Toasted with absolutely no goal of it, I think I'll be able to hit pan on Half Baked with that dip that I got going. I've been doing Smog all over the lid with Half Baked just lightly on top to give it just a little more dimension. So that's how I've been wearing it, just layering those two, because Smog on its own is a little too dark, but Half Baked on its own is a little too va-va-voom for me. So just the conjunction of those two have been amazing. I don't think I'll hit pan on Smog this month at all because it's never been used before. That and I think Dark Horse and Gunmetal are the ones that I have never ever used before. So as you can see, there's like the start of a little dent, but not even close. I think that that is possible just to hit pan on Half Baked, and then I'll keep going with that look until I eventually hit pan on Smog, and then I'll move on to a new look. So then I would love to use up this Victoria's Secret Bombshell Body Lotion. This, just like this body wash, is exactly only 3.4 fluid ounces, so it's less than half of this 8-ounce one. Which doesn't seem like it would be, but apparently it is. So starting straight from the top, I can see it's about right there. Then because I did want to throw something hair related in there to, you know, continue with using up my hair products, I did want to use up this dry shampoo. It's the Rock Your Hair Spray It Clean. I got sent this to try from Swaggable, I think it was. Maybe somebody else. And I think it's like halfway. And then the last thing that I want to use, again, kind of a gimme, but I swear I'll never use them if I don't tell myself to. Is Dove. It's the Intense Repair shampoo and conditioner. I will never use them up if I don't make myself. I wash my hair about twice a week, so I know I can use them up. That is everything that I plan to use up in March and everything that I finished in February. I really hope that you guys enjoyed these videos and enjoyed this one. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you would like to be notified anytime that I upload, and I will see you guys in the next video.